Imagine waking up one morning, your body feeling like an old, rusted gate, stiff, creaky, resistant to the simple act of swinging open. You swing your legs over the side of the bed, and there's that familiar ache ear in your joints, that tightness in your muscles that makes every step feel like a negotiation with gravity. You've probably told yourself it's just age catching up, an inevitable toll of the years. But what if I told you that's not the whole truth? What if the real culprit isn't the calendar, but something far more insidious and yet entirely reversible, the slow erosion of your body's natural elasticity, and brought on by days filled brought on by days through much sitting and too little purposeful movement. This isn't some abstract theory. It's it's grounded in the realities of how our bodies function, as revealed by research from institutions like the National Institute on Aging. They show us that morning stiffness, that nagging joint pain, and the creeping weakness in our muscles are our badges of honor for surviving decades. They're signals of neglect. Tissues starved for the stimulation they crave. As we grow older, our muscles naturally shorten. If left unchallenged, our joints lose their vital lubrication, and the fascia, that web of connective tissue enveloping everything, turns rigid, trapping us in a cycle of tension, discomfort, and diminished capacity. But here's the empowering part, the part that flips the script on resignation. Vibrant purple berries you can reclaim much of that lost freedom with a mere 10 minutes a day. No pills to swallow, no pricey therapies to chase, no gadgets promising miracles. Just simple, intentional isometric stretches that awaken your circulation, gently lengthen those shortened fibers, and restores the supple vitality your body was designed to maintain. In the pages of this script, we'll explore 5 essential stretches. For its 5 essential stretches, tailor those in their later years. each backed by clinical evidence to boost mobility, ease chronic aches, sharpen balance, and enhance coordination between nerves and muscles. The sonor berries, these aren't forceful contortions. They're adaptable, home-based movements that honor your current limits while guiding you toward greater ease. Stay with me, cause what you're about to discover is that stretching isn't merely exercise, it's a form of natural medicine, a quiet rebellion against the decay of inactivity. Tiny, vibrant purple berries have, and it's available to you right now, starting today. Let's begin by confronting the myth head on alone doesn't doom us to stiffness. Think of your body as a magnificent machine, plays, engineered through ons of evolution to move, adapt, and thrive. But like any machine, it requires maintenance. Sedentary habits, the hours, the endless hours hunched open in chairs, slumped in chairs, find to routines that demand little from our physical form, gradually erode that machinery. Muscles contract and stay contracted, joints dry out without the fluid motion that keeps them oiled. Pleurisas, see, and fascia thickens like scar tissue. Berries have binding everything in a web of restriction. The National Institute on Aging studies paint a clear picture. This loss of flexibility isn't predestined. It's a consequence of disuse. It's a consequence of disuse. As muscles shorten, they pull on joints, they pull on joints, creating friction and pain. The fascia, that unsung hero, connecting muscle to bone, loses its glide, leading to that all too common morning rigidity. Yet, the beauty lies in the reversibility. Evolution has equipped us with mechanisms for repair and isometric stretching taps directly into them. These are holds, not bounces, gentle tensions that signal your body to release, elongate, and heal. In just 10 minutes daily, you stimulate blood flow, which carries oxygen and nutrients to starved tissues. Fiestifavesmos timsteing, flushing out the metabolic waste that accumulates overnight. You lubricate joints with synovial fluid, nature's own WD-40, reducing wear and tear. And you reeducate your nervous system, teaching it to relax rather than grip in perpetual defense. This isn't about vanity or athletic prowess. It's about preserving your autonomy, your ability to rise without wincing, to walk without hesitation, to live what berries have, without the shadow of dictating your days. Clinical trials echo this. Regular stretching in older adults slashes stiffness, curbs inflammation, and even bolsters mental clarity by calming the stress response. So, if you've ever felt trapped in a body that no longer feels like your own, know this key to liberation is in your hands. And it starts with these foundational movements. Have our first stretch. Cow is a symphony for the spine, a gentle undulation that awakens the core of your being. Picture yourself on all fours, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Position as primal as crawling in infancy. Wave, reconnecting you to your body's innate rhythms. Inhale deeply, and as you do, arch your back downward like a contented cow grazing in a meadow, lifting your head and tailbone toward the sky. Then exhale, rounding your spine upward like a cat arching in defense, tucking chin to chest and drawing your belly in. Alternate slowly 5 to 10 times, sensing breath with motion. This isn't mere bending. Hazy is a deliberate activation of the paravertebral in your spine, those steadfast gaudy along your spine, and the deeper and the deeper stabilizers like the multifidus and transverse the primus and the transverse abdominis, which hold your posture upright against the world's pull. And why does this matter? Because your spine is the pillar of your existence. The axis around which all movement revolves. Have years of slouching or immobility compress its vertebrae, dehydrate the discs, and invite degeneration like osteoarthritis or stenosis. But chi-enhancing synovial fluid flow, that essential lubricant, keeping discs 6 plump and joints smooth.